Greetings, dear passionate followers of the Pittsburgh Steelers, that revered franchise that dazzles us with its splendor on the field. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Chris Ward, bearer of the latest and most exciting news about one of the team's undisputed icons, the talented wide receiver George Pickens. Last Saturday, the cozy and familiar streets of Hoover, Alabama, were filled with a special aura, imbued with excitement and overflowing enthusiasm. The reason? Our beloved George Pickens returned to his cherished homeland to orchestrate none other than the first George Pickens youth football camp. And what an event it was! Boys and girls, aged between sweet 8 and challenging 15, gathered to participate in a day filled with exciting drills, games, and, most thrilling of all, the unique opportunity to meet face-to-face with their living hero, George Pickens. This magnificent initiative was conceived thanks to Pickens' selfless effort and overflowing generosity, who, through his GP14 Foundation, made this dream come true for countless young football prospects. For Pickens, this camp represented much more than simple moments of sporting leisure. It was, above all, a transcendental occasion to inspire the next generation of athletes, planting in them the seed of confidence necessary to pursue their most ambitious dreams, no matter how grand they may seem. As our dear Pickens emotionally expressed, to see these kids, so much like me, coming from the same soil that saw me grow up, is like seeing a reflection of my own self. It is of utmost importance for me to support them in reaching for the stars and to provide them with the path that leads them to the fulfillment of their highest aspirations. Shifting gears, and with a tinge of melancholy over Deontay Johnson's recent departure to Carolina, it is imperative to highlight that George Pickens now emerges as the most experienced veteran wide receiver within the Steelers roster, despite having only 3 years of tenure with the team. While it is true that Pickens faced criticism last year due to certain setbacks related to his maturity, he responded with flying colors, demonstrating his worth with stellar performances during the last 3 games of the regular season. Even in adverse weather conditions, Pickens dazzled with 11 receptions for a total of 326 yards and 3 touchdowns, a truly masterful performance that left both fans and opponents in awe. The venerable head coach Mike Tomlin spared no praise for Pickens, acknowledging his innate ability to dazzle with spectacular plays in the most critical moments of the game. Likewise, Tomlin eagerly awaits Pickens' consolidation as a leader both on and off the sporting battlefield. And what better way to showcase his leadership than by organizing a youth camp in his own hometown? The loyal followers of the Steelers can anticipate great feats from George Pickens in the upcoming season. His ability to dazzle with his game, his exemplary leadership, and his commendable dedication to the community represent a true beacon of inspiration for all of us, passionate fans of the King sport. Stay tuned for more exciting news about our beloved team, right here, on the exclusive news channel dedicated to the Pittsburgh Steelers. See you soon, friends. Mike Sainristil, the new hope for Steelers' solid defense. In a revealing interview with Mitch Kaiser of Pro Football Focus, Mike Sainristil, the talented cornerback from the University of Michigan, shared his aspirations to join the ranks of the Pittsburgh Steelers and forge an unbeatable defense alongside Joey Porter Jr. Despite growing up as a fervent New England Patriots fan in Massachusetts, Sainristil confessed his deep respect and admiration for the prestigious black and gold franchise. For Sainristil, who has been compared to former Steelers player Mike Hilton, the draft represents an opportunity to fulfill his dream of playing in the NFL and leave an indelible mark on the league. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches and weighing 182 pounds, Sainristil has demonstrated impressive prowess on the field, making him a sought-after player by numerous teams in the league. Renowned NBC Sports analyst Connor Rogers has highlighted Sainristil's outstanding skills, predicting that he could be selected among the top 50 players in the draft. Despite his seemingly modest size, Sainristil possesses agility and skill that make him a formidable opponent for any challenger. The potential arrival of Sainristil to the Steelers has sparked fervor among fans, who see in him the hope to bolster a defense that has desperately sought to fill the void left by Mike Hilton's departure. Since his exit in the 2021 season, the Steelers have struggled to find a player who combines Hilton's versatility and talent at the cornerback position. However, Sainristil is not just a substitute for Hilton, he is a unique talent with a style of play of his own. Coming from a background as a receiver, Sainristil brings a unique perspective to his game as a cornerback, standing out for his instinct to intercept the ball and his ability to read opponents' plays. The Steelers have shown tangible interest in Sainristil, even holding a formal meeting with him during the NFL Combine. The young player praised head coach Mike Tomlin, acknowledging his admiration for the team leader's approach and work ethic. In summary, Mike Sainristil represents more than just hope for the Steelers. He is the promise of a new era of solid defense and unwavering determination. His arrival could mark the beginning of a no-fly zone in Pittsburgh, where no opponent dares to venture. Brandon Aiyuk aims high in search of his contract. Will the Steelers secure his services? The Pittsburgh Steelers find themselves amidst a whirlwind of rumors about a possible trade for Brandon Aiyuk, the talented wide receiver of the San Francisco 49ers. However, beyond the trade talks, the Steelers would face a considerable financial demand to secure Aiyuk's services. According to reports from Mike Silver, Aiyuk has made it clear that he is seeking compensation exceeding $25 million from the 49ers. Although the San Francisco team has not yet shown willingness to pay that amount, the growing inflation in the wide receiver market, with players like CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson preparing for lucrative contracts, could justify Aiyuk's demand. Aiyuk's interest in the Steelers was recently ignited when he sent an enigmatic message to head coach Mike Tomlin, hinting at a possible connection between them. This action has sparked speculation about the possibility of a trade that would bring the receiver to Pittsburgh. In an interview on the Nightcap show, Aiyuk expressed his desire to be fairly compensated for his contributions on the field and in the locker room. He highlighted his evolution as a player and leader, emphasizing his value within any organization. Although he did not provide details about the contract negotiations, he made it clear his determination to secure a professional agreement that reflects his worth. Considering recent cases, such as A.J. Brown's trade to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Steelers may need to offer a first-round selection and other assets to meet the demands of the 49ers. However, San Francisco's willingness to retain Aiyuk could complicate negotiations and require an even more enticing offer. The future of Brandon Aiyuk remains uncertain, but his pursuit of a lucrative contract could change the landscape of the NFL and redefine the wide receiver market. Will the Steelers take the risk of meeting his financial demands to secure his talent? The answer could define the fate of both teams in the upcoming season. And thus, we conclude this fascinating dive into the world of the Pittsburgh Steelers. From the vibrant streets of Hoover, Alabama, to the revealing interviews with football prospects like Mike Sainristil and Brandon Aiyuk, we've explored the stories that bring our beloved franchise to life. Now it's your turn, dear passionate follower. What do you think about George Pickens' initiatives to inspire the next generation of athletes? Are you excited about the possible arrival of Mike Sainristil and the hope he represents for our defense? Would you dare to bet on Brandon Aiyuk and his potential impact on the Steelers? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe, like, and join this exciting conversation about our favorite team. Stay tuned for more thrilling news and exclusive analysis right here on the channel dedicated to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Until next time, friends.